Hey, what's up everybody? Back with another Bowflex video, and today what I wanted to talk about was a type of workout that you can do on your Bowflex machine, or any home gym for that matter, that uses cables, that a lot of people don't actually think about and realize you could do on a machine like this, and that is static exercises, static workouts, and even time under tension workouts. So we're going to talk about that very quickly. Do me a favor, as usual, before we get started, if you would, please hit the like button on this video, and maybe even the subscribe button while you're here. I do these types of videos and other health and fitness videos multiple times a week, so please hit those buttons if you would. So if you've watched my previous videos in my Bowflex series, one of the things I talk about a lot is essentially trying to take exercises that you do at the gym and then just try to replicate them here at home. That way you're kind of keeping things simple. You get a crazy machine with all these gadzooks, or is that a word, gadzooks? Basically a bunch of bells and whistles on it, and you're like, wow, this is really overwhelming. But in reality, all you want to do is just try to mimic and imitate the workouts that you do and the exercises you do at the gym, and now do them over here. Now for me, one of my favorite exercises to do at the gym is static and time under tension exercises. So static meaning essentially you're doing something and holding a position without any real movement. That's a static position or a static exercise. So take a plank, for example, right? So a plank, you're not really doing anything here except you're just holding, no movement, nothing like that. But as simple as that might be, for the first 30 seconds or so, about 45 seconds in, sometimes your core and your legs are going to start shaking. It becomes difficult to just hold position sometimes. So another example of a static exercise that I do a lot at the gym is if I'm doing the shoulders, back, or even arms. One of my favorite things is sometimes just to hold something out to the side and just do whatever it is I'm going to do with the other arm, right? Maybe even hold it with the palm up. Do different exercises. I like just having that, those variations and alternatives to just add stuff into my workout. And this, while it might not seem like much, again, give it 30 seconds and come back to me and tell me at that time if you still think it's easy. So those are some of my favorite exercises to do at the gym. Now, when you get a machine like this, your first sort of inclination is like grabbing handles and start blah, 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 and doing all that movement type of stuff. But in reality, systems like this that are pulley-based, that are rod-based, like the Bowflex, are great for these type of workouts. So let's take a look at some examples of how you can do these. Okay, so I've set up here on my Bowflex, and I'm going to show you just a couple of exercise examples that are great for time under tension. So now one of the things to keep in mind is typically what I do is I'll have one arm doing one exercise while the other arm is under a static, more of a static motion or lack of motion, right? So remember, when you're holding something out straight like this and you're not moving it, if you're just holding it, or if it's out in front of you or whatever it is, be careful that that side, whatever you're doing the exercise, that needs to be a lesser weight than whatever you're curling here on the other arm, right? So let's say, for example, if you're curling a 50 on one arm, you don't want 50 pounds of weight on the other one that you're trying to hold into place. You're going to end up snapping something. So just keep that in mind, that typically, unless you're the Incredible Hulk, you're typically going to want a lesser weight on the static or time under tension side. So what I did first is I actually set up something here. You can't quite see it in the frame, but what I've got here is I've got a handle at the top of my system here, and I'm actually going to grab both sides here. Now, so what's happening is the tension is pulling me up naturally. So the exercise here is that I'm pushing down and holding. Now something like this, again, I'm going to just keep one arm straight, just intentionally holding it. And this is something that I might be doing at the gym. I put very light weight on here on purpose so that I didn't start breathing real heavy. So this is kind of something that you can do. Again, you can switch arms, do something like this. You could even move it out to the front of you, which is a different type of exercise, or something here. But again, the hard part here is that this arm is not moving, or for example, this arm is not moving and it's staying straight, and the energy is being spent just trying to maintain that position and keep that arm from moving, because the natural tendency is, in this particular situation, my arm is going to want to go backwards because that's where the tension is at. So I'm trying to just keep it in place, working the muscles around my shoulders, the back, and even here in the front a little bit, and even in the arm, just trying to kind of like keep it tight, like you would in a plank. When you're in a plank, you're keeping your whole midsection tight. So It's that type of workout. So let me show you another one here. All right, so now what I've done here is I have moved my handles down below. Same concept where I want to have one that's more of a dynamic motion, and I'm gonna have the other side just holding in some position. Let's see how this goes. And obviously you can change these up, do whatever you wanna do to get a good workout. And I'm going to grab both of these. So let's say if I'm leaning back here, and let's say I'm gonna put this one straight out, right? And so what's happening is it wants to pull me backwards. The resistance is going back towards the base of the machine. So my muscles are now working just to keep it maintaining. And maybe I'm gonna do some bicep curls. Maybe I'm gonna be doing some sort of raises over on this side. But what starts to happen is, and I can tell you just from sitting here holding it, is my arm is starting to get tired just by maintaining the position. So you do your workout, however many reps you're gonna do on one side, switch it up, and you're gonna start doing whatever it is you're gonna do on the other side. You know, and this type of workout, this type of exercise, on home gyms at least, is really more predominantly useful for upper body workouts. There's not a lot of opportunity from the waist down to do static or time under tension workouts. Probably that's something that you would wanna do off of the machine on your own with your lunges or whatever it is you wanna do, different types of core workouts. But for upper body stuff, I love the time under tension. I love the static movements. Again, just make sure to be careful and lessen your weight on the side that's gonna be doing the static movements because you just don't wanna snap something. You know, if you put too much weight on something, this will pull you back very quickly. And if your arm is straight and it tries to snap you back, you can really mess some stuff up in your arms or all over really for that matter. So anyways, that's my thought here. And so yeah, let's hop up. So I hope this was helpful for you to add some other stuff into your home gym and Bowflex workout routines. Again, for me, I'm just trying to do the same thing that I would normally do at the gym and do it here at home. And it's very easy to gloss over the fact that systems like this are great for time under tension and static exercises. So give it a shot, see what you think. As always, be careful. And that's it. Again, if this was helpful, please hit like on it. Maybe even the subscribe button while you're already here. I do these types of videos and other health and fitness videos several times a week. And that's it. Thanks y'all so much for watching. Check out my next videos, which are probably popping up on my screen here somewhere. Thanks. See you next time. Peace out.